if you're getting less views than you actually want, there might be a really easy solution that's right in front of you, but you just can't see it. And if you just look at this and do it in the right way, you will make it a lot further, a lot faster than if you just blindly make YouTube videos and not make any progress. So in this video, I don't want to waste your time. Let's get right into it. First of all, consistency. Consistency beats everything. On that note, I'm making a video every single day for the next 30 days. I started, depending on when you're watching this video, because this is the first one I shoot on this, it's probably going to be 2 or 3 days ago that I started this challenge. And what I want to do in this challenge is just to post every day, just to improve my videos. Get something that's challenging, that gets me further. But before that, I was still posting videos twice a week, and sometimes 3 times a week, depending on if I was doing my analytic videos. That is something that people just don't really realize. There's a lot of people that will say that you need to build consistently or that you need to post consistently, and that's something that's very true, but people don't realize how important it is. And some people struggle. I want to build a YouTube channel. I'm going to post once every other month. It does not work, or every other week. You need to be posting at least once a week. But the more you post, the more you get the reps in, the more you'll consistently build and get better over time at speaking to a camera, at telling your stories, at creating better hooks. All of these things are important, but if you just have the consistency, you're going to be able to grow over time really fast and grow those small little details that will make your videos a lot better. Consistency alone isn't going to build your YouTube channel. I understand that. You could post every single day for 3 years and still not be getting anywhere, because if you're posting the same videos day after day, they're getting 5 to 10 views. If you're posting every single day, you will still get some more views, but still it won't be great. However, if you're posting every day or every week or twice a week or 3 times a week, you'll have those small incremental steps that will make you better. There's a lot of people that say you need to post 1% better every single video, but what does that even mean? Well, it means that you actually just need to make the video, see what's wrong, and see what you can improve. And this is usually going to be through your text or through your speaking, because let's be honest, the editing doesn't really matter these days. If you're building a YouTube channel about helping other people achieve a certain goal, whether it's fitness, YouTube, business, you name it, people don't care about your changing angles, your highly edited whatever sounds that come in or things like that. People don't really care. This was 5 years or 10 years ago. People don't care about that. If you're an entertainment channel, it does matter a little bit. But if you're a channel like this, where you're speaking to a camera, teaching people something that you went through or you're going through, that you're helping them in some sort of way, that is going to help. If you're just creating content to help people, editing doesn't really matter. What does matter is, one, the thumbnail. The thumbnail is the very first thing that people click on, and it doesn't need to be super edited, because if you have a thumbnail that's all crazy with crazy lighting and all that stuff, people will expect the video to be the same way. If you have a raw thumbnail, if you look at my thumbnails, they're not really edited. I just take a screenshot of this video. At the end, I'll do some like something like that. And that's what I'm going to use for my thumbnail, and then I'll put some text. I usually have the same kind of thumbnail so people can recognize that it's this channel, not another channel, and have a certain signature. So if people are used to watching this channel, they're also going to be used to seeing those thumbnails and clicking on it if it's something that they want to watch. If you have watched one of my videos and then you see another one and you thought, well, the last one was pretty good, I'm going to click on that, because you realize that it's my videos. If my thumbnails change all the time, it's not great, but first you need to be testing things to see what works and what doesn't, and then you can still improve the thumbnails. But keep in mind that people want to see the continuity of it. So if you have a raw thumbnail and you have a raw video, great. But if you have an edited thumbnail and then your video is raw, not so great. And same thing, if you have a raw thumbnail and you have a super edited video, which I wouldn't suggest because it's so long to edit, I wouldn't suggest that. In fact, I'm trying to edit as little as possible. So my dog just walked past, I'll have to cut that out. I have also some times where I look at my notes, which I'm trying to do less and less of. So sometimes I'll think for a bit. Those are the times where I cut out, but I'm trying to do that at least as possible, and hopefully get to a point where by the end of the 30 days I'll be able to just make a video without cutting anything, just the beginning and the end. That's the goal, and still be interesting. I don't want to just post a video and just make it really bad. I could just post that video, it would be the way it is, but really I want to have something that's interesting but also that's really raw. That's the videos I watch, that's the videos I enjoy most likely, or most of the time, not all, but I'm trying to get to that point. So thumbnails, do that. Have it interesting, make people intrigued, because that's again the first thing that they see. Then you have a thumbnail. If you have or a title, if you have a title that solves a problem for some people, just don't say something like, I'll try to think of an example right now. I'm having fun making my videos, and this is my day of doing it. People aren't interested in that. But if you make a video called I make videos, or how I got above the 100 views on every single video that I struggled with at the beginning, or something along those lines, it solves a problem. It solves a specific problem. Do this to get over 100 views per video. That's a problem, or that's a video that solves a solution, and it might be the same exact video as the first title we talked about, but people aren't going to click on the first one because it doesn't help them. The second one potentially does. If the video or the content is good enough, it will help. So make sure that you do that. Also, I'm not sure how this is going to be, because I talked about this in a few videos ago, but it's not out yet, so I don't know how fast it's going to book. But I have a free call that I can just look at your channel. It's not a sales call. It's just to get to know you, so you and your channel, to help you out. So I'm looking for 5 people. It's limited to 5 people that I help for 100% free on the YouTube channel. 1 hour coaching call for the YouTube channel. So if you are interested, click on the link, the first link in the description. If it's free, or it says free, that means that it's still open, and if it's paid, that means that it's not open anymore and you'll have to pay for it. So only looking for 5 people right now. Maybe it's already closed. If it's not, get your, book a call really fast, and I'll be glad to help you out with your channel. All I'm asking for is just a testimonial at the end. that's the reason why I'm doing it. So I'll try to help you as best as possible if you have any questions about YouTube. So we talked about the thumbnail, the title. Now people are clicking on your videos, hopefully, if you're doing this right enough. And now they're thinking, am I going to watch this until the end? So you have about 30 seconds to say why your videos are interesting and why they should watch it. If you take longer than that and you don't get into the actual subject of the video, then you're doing something wrong. So the very first thing to do when you do that is you need to create better hooks. And the hooks don't need to be super complicated. Just say that the reason that why they clicked on, meaning your title, is you repeat that in your thumbnail or in your hook. You don't need to have the exact same thing, not the exact same words, but say, yes, you clicked on that title, this is what you're getting in this video. That's the very first thing that you need to say in your videos. There's no, hi, nice to meet you, thanks for watching this video, all of that stuff, it doesn't matter, just get into it. You're watching this video, or take the example that we just talked about. You have a video that's getting 100 views and you're teaching people how to get 100 views. You're going to say, if you're getting less than 100 views, then you're on the right video, because I'm going to teach you how to get over 100 views. This is very basic, you need to change it, but you get the idea. If you don't do that, people are going to click off. Then you need to get it as good as possible and then get into the actual video and help them out. Once you've passed that hook and they got in, they click on full screen, you're in. They're watching the video maybe until the end, maybe a bit before, but they're hooked in. That's the point of a hook. They're watching the actual video, and hopefully if you have good content, they'll watch the rest of the video. And then at the end of the video, you'll say, I have a video that you can watch right here that will help you do X. So those are just a flowing thing that just gets people to click on your thumbnail, watch the first 30 seconds, which where the biggest drop happens. If you have created YouTube videos and you go into YouTube Studio, you'll see that the beginning of the video, it just drops right, almost straight down. And you want to have that drop as small as possible in the first 30 seconds. After that, you'll realize that the video will be kind of flatlined. It will probably decline a bit, but it's pretty straight. So the first 30 seconds are the most important part of a video. You need to build a community as well. So it's something that's I still can't wrap my head around, is when I see YouTube videos and people are not responding to comments. If you have one comment, reply to that one comment. If you have 1,000 comments, reply to 1,000 comments. If you have 10,000, then I can understand that you don't reply to every single one of them, but you'll still have to reply to some, because that is what YouTube is all about. It's about building a community. For me, it's simple, because when I see comments, I just can't help but reply to them. I would find it so rude to not do that when I don't have, 10,000 subscribers or 10,000 comments. So make sure that you build a real community. How you build a community is talking about things that happen that relate to your YouTube channel, and just reply to those comments, because it becomes a back and forth conversation, which we all want. As content creators, nothing is better than getting those comments, or a few comments that are about the video, about how, in what way the video helped them. Some real comments, not just nice, but something about the video. Those are the most genuine comments that I love to see on my videos. So if you find this video interesting, make sure you talk about that video and talk about how it was interesting to you. YouTube is also a long game. I see so many channels, and we all want to have that fast growth. But I see too many channels that wonder, why am I not getting views? You have 30 videos. That is the reason why you're not getting views. I posted every single week for a year and I was hardly getting any views. Now it's getting better. It's summertime, so it's slowing down a little bit. But I am getting views now, a year of posting twice or sometimes 3 times a week. That's why you're not getting views. If you haven't posted 100 videos, then that's the reason why you're not getting views. There are some ways to grow faster. You could grow a lot faster than I did, but still you need to run it like a sprint, but have the patience of it being a marathon. That's the basis of it. And so the reason why I say run it like a sprint is because you need to post all the time, every single week, improve every single week, just like you wanted to blow up tomorrow, but have the patience of it taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years before you start to make something that's really interesting to a lot of people, that builds you a business, because we also want to get paid for what we do and maybe just get monetized. But the monetization is the cherry on top. It's not the way that you're going to make a living, especially if you have a channel about teaching other people how to do something, because they tend to get less views than the ones that are super entertaining, that people just brain rot on. So that's not what I want to do. I want to genuinely help people. So remember, there's the link in the description if you want the free call, which isn't going to last for long. I'm only looking for 5 people. And if you want to see a method that actually does help you blow up on YouTube, it's a brand new method that not a lot of people talk about, then watch that video. It will help you a ton. With that said, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.